Live. We are going live.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. And Courtney says the party's here.
Hey, Keno Kid.
Keno's lurking.
Courtney.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys this evening.
For sure. Sure.
What, yesterday, today? Some people say yesterday was the first day of summer, today, first day of summer. Well, all I know, it's been rain all week here, and it has not stopped.
Since Tuesday.
Hey, Grandma Joanne.
A few more days, I'm going to start building an ark.
And Lance, good evening, sir. How are you?
And good to see Lance. And I'm opening this up to open up my tasting buds with this wild turkey brought to you or brought to us from Matthew and Courtney Cox. And this stuff is always so good. But we've got a couple of bottles. One that we're going to try. Lance sent me, and I got it in the mail.
Hey, Caliph girl, how are you? Good to see you.
Hey.
And
hello.
Mr. Matthew. Good evening, sir.
So there's Caliph girls in the house, and Lance says he hope we enjoy the hearse.
And there's Miss Kissy Cat.
I'm sure we'll probably like it. It's up my alley. High proof and single barrel and double oak. That's like all wrapped up in one. It's got to be pretty good.
How are you, Miss Kissy Cat, this evening?
Kissy Cat. Good to see her in here.
And Christy, how are you?
And there's Matthew Cox. Christy.
I'm trying to read without my glasses, you guys.
Oh, there's Christy Lungwitz. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Tina looking pretty. She does.
Oh.
Except you're off the screen, honey.
I am?
Yeah.
Oops. Places, everyone. Places.
Yeah. She's got her head in the phone.
Yeah, I'm trying to read it. That's kind of hard.
So Peyton's watching with us tonight. She said, hi, Walt and Tina. Hello.
Oh, hi, Peyton. How are you?
Yeah, we'll keep it clean. Of course, we use it too.
Beautiful girl.
Yeah, I love seeing the pictures of them.
Yes.
And oh gosh, no doubt. This rain, oh my gosh, this makes me want to move out west or to anywhere. It's just like
to the dry desert.
It was 59 yesterday or today. I think 59 this morning. It's 59 in Virginia on June 22nd.
Waking up in the morning. It's not quite that cool now, but
no, it's like 60 now.
Matthew said, Illinois? You want to move
It's
to
63 right now. 63 degrees.
Christy said to send the rain her way. I tell you.
Oh gosh, you can have there was a while. Let's see, Ronnie C's in here.
Hey Ronnie.
Good to see you, Ronnie. And there's Terry Meyer.
Hey Terry. Good to see you guys.
Lance says his oldest son lives in Vegas. He is not a desert person.
Oh, yeah. Really? How about that?
And Amy Sheets. Hello, you two YouTubers.
Hello, Amy. How are you?
Yeah. Good to see you coming in. So we got a busy night. We got to get busy because Tina's got to work tomorrow. We got a lot to do.
Gambling Granny.
And
how are you, dear?
95 in Houston. I would trade places, but Houston, it might as well rain because its humidity is like 80. So you're 95 plus 80 degrees humidity, so you probably can't breathe.
Gambling Granny.
Gambling Granny is in the house. And tell Dice, if he's not in here yet, that I'll check on that package. But that's crazy that you hadn't gotten it. What was crazy was I sent Bill Coleman something, and it got there in like 2 days.
Yeah.
That
weird.
was
It
very
never-
weird. I mean, because
That's
he
never
lives in
happened.
California.
And there's Steve. How are you tonight, sir?
All right, come on back and see us if we're here. And there's Steve Hickey. Is that what you just said? Steve Hickey's in the house.
Yes, I did.
And,
How are you tonight, Steve?
Matthew Cox says he loves my shirt. Check this out, guys. A Buffalo Trace bourbon. Cool shirt with the buffalo on it.
Yes.
I picked that up on my road trip back home. And I drove a long way. But anyway, I got another video that's coming out. It's just going to be for members only. Should be out sometime tomorrow. It's on driving through Colorado, so y'all can check that out. And that was a great trip. I've got videos from when me and Tina went to Gatlinburg that I haven't put
The
up
week
yet.
before he went on this trip.
Yeah, but then I thought, well, I better get the road trip ones up. So I worked on those, and then we got more to do. So we got a few more. I got a lot of videos that'll be coming. How did you like the Buffalo? I think it's pretty good. She says, how do you like the Buffalo Trace coffee?
Oh, yes.
I think it's good.
Like that.
I mean, it's good.
But I especially like it. Shoot, that's what I should.
With the with the cream.
Yeah, I might make me a cup of that to wrap up. That's a good idea. Thanks for bringing that up with my bourbon cream. Yeah,
that might be a good idea. We could do that.
We could do that.
Yeah, put some bourbon cream in the coffee.
And there is Cindy, CAMA. Hey,
how
are you?
Cindy's here. So I guess Derek is close by.
Good to see you.
It is different, Christy. It's different, but it's still good. I mean, I like it. So we're going to talk a little bit about Cindy too. I mean, we'll go on the road trip a little bit, but meeting Derek and Cindy was just amazing. And then Derek just gave me like a $50 Patreon pledge. And I'm hoping y'all are not going to do that every month because I'm not worth that. I mean, so y'all can lower that amount, but that was nice.
That was super nice, guys.
So nice.
Thank you so much.
All my YouTubers and the people that watch our channel are just amazing. And meeting them was one of the highlights of the trip.
And speaking of Trailblazers, Gambling Granny, member for 11 months.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Granny.
That's awesome.
It is. We love you too.
Did I miss that? Maybe I don't get that on my thing.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's weird.
Well, I'm glad you said it because on this, I'm on StreamYard, so sometimes you see things and sometimes you don't.
Everybody can see it.
But that's really cool. That's cool. And Lance is glad to see you, Walt, and made it back safely. Yeah, and then we've been on a couple other trips.
Mm-hmm.
And last weekend we were at the Daniel and Elisa's baby shower, which is, I've never been to a baby shower, but I guess that's what you do nowadays.
It was a family baby shower.
Let's get that bag out from Kissy Cat. So on my recent trip, if y'all haven't seen all those videos, the first thing I did is I drove down and I spent the night in New Orleans. And it was was it a Tuesday? What was it? What day was it? Monday, maybe.
No, I think you went on a Tuesday because we came back from Gatlinburg on Monday. And
but I wanted to go eat at Pat O'Brien's and do a video. And it was closed. So I thought, well, if I could go to the Acme Oyster House, that would be cool. It was closed. So I just ended up going to the bar, which was really cool. And you need to watch that video if you haven't seen that video. It's a pretty cool video of New Orleans and where I stayed. The Hotel Provincial, which is supposed to be really haunted, but I didn't really experience anything. And then the next day I was going to go to spend the night at San Antonio. And Kissy Cat, I guess she messaged you, said maybe I could meet her up there. So I stopped in Houston and had lunch. And she bought us lunch. And then she gave me this big gift bag full of stuff.
So many goodies.
Now, one of the things, I've already been eating it because it's so good. This
He couldn't wait.
I could eat this whole bag in one setting, but I've been disciplined so I don't get to that. But it's like caramel corn and nuts. And she said, eat that on your way. And I'm like, I'm going to wait to open it when on the live stream. Well, this didn't make it because I had to eat some of that. That's good stuff. Thank you, Kiss Cat. And then she got me this hat which says Coastal Conservation Association, which is something Paul is in. And so we got this hat because they're worried about the coastline of Texas, I guess, Galveston and all that kind of stuff, to preserve it, because I imagine with all the oil production stuff going on, they can get pretty rough down there. So that is cool. She knows, she says, I know you're a hat person, so you know, I will wear that. I might I'll go lifting weights or something because I like the strap in the back like that. That's very cool. Very good. And then, of course, here's the card. This is all nice. I'm not going to read it. But it's a very nice card. And then, what do you have on?
Oh, yes. Let me show.
Oh, you want to see these?
She made me some special earrings. If you guys have not watched her craft her beautiful earrings and other things, many things that she makes, she just recycles, upcycles, and she can craft like nobody's business. Check these out. Aren't they cool? I love them. And then this is another pair that she sent me that she made as well.
Those are neat.
They're so cool. Thank you. I was so excited about these.
Yeah, so that was very nice.
Little notes in them. Love you, Kissy Cat. Love you too, Kissy Cat.
And then she gave us samples. Legendary Blaze. Oh, these are for the fireplace, and they will make it colorful. So she gave me those, like if we were cooking outside or whatever.
And there's Kia
Toss
Bell.
this in, it makes all kind of colors. So that was pretty cool.
How are you, Kia Bell? And thank you for sharing Kissy Cat's link.
And then
let me show this real quick.
Oh.
These little napkins. She's just so cute. Life is all about finding people who are your kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cute? This little special napkin. I love that. I laughed. I was like, yes, that's me. There's Derek. Hey, Derek, how are you, sir? Good to see you and Cindy this evening.
And I got to show you this. This is a really cool shirt. Really cool shirt.
Yeah, we got to get to drinking whiskey, too.
This is Band of Brothers Bourbon. That's pretty cool. And I've seen that on the shows. It's a Southern Drinking Club. Southern Drinking Club. And I don't know where she found this thing, but that is a really nice material on this too. So thank you. And then
huggy.
She gave us 2 scratch-off tickets, which we might scratch those off later. If not.
And then stickers. We love stickers.
If we do scratch it off, I'll use a Gambling Granny coin. Yeah, join the CCA and United in Conservation. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Thank you, Kiss Cat. Sorry it took us so long. You showed them that, didn't you?
Yes.
Sorry it took so long. Sorry we missed last Thursday.
Yeah.
It got really hectic because we were trying to get ready to go to Daniel's.
Yes, and I was trying to get
the
baby's gifts together.
And then
put that in the bag.
we're going to talk a little bit about meeting. After that, I met Derek and Christy. I don't want to tell that story because it's so cool.
Cindy.
What did I say?
Christy.
Oh, Cindy. Of course, yes. And Cindy, how awesome was that? That's a great story.
Christy was thinking about you.
Yeah.
That's why you said her name.
It's a Soldier's Bourbon Company. Yes, Band of Brothers. That's pretty cool. Very cool. And we got to talk about another gift I got in the mail that, well, let's do Lance's drink. We got so much to talk about. I don't want to leave anything out.
And we also from
yeah.
Sorry, turn it around.
It's a gift from Lance. Lance sent this. It's a Hirsch, and it says selected whiskeys. Hirsch selected whiskey. So he gets. What they do is they're kind of like the Bardstown, where they'll get different whiskeys and blend them together. So, this says it's a single barrel. And then I look on the mash bill, and it says, I got to use the flashlight. The mash bill says it's 95% 8-year, 7-month-old bourbon with 72% corn, 13% rye, and 15% malted barley. That sounds pretty good. But then it's mixed with another barrel that's 5%, the other 5%, because 95% was the other one. And it's 5% with 3 years, 7 months, and it's 74% corn, 18% rye, and 8% malted barley. Now, so I'll let you look at that. That's the mash bill of this thing.
Yes, it was so nice of Lance. We appreciate that so much.
So if it's a single barrel, how do they get 2 different mash bills?
Well, they took those barrels and only made a single barrel.
Okay.
And it came out of that one single barrel.
Yeah, so they must have taken, like she said, they took those 2 mash bills, combined them into one barrel, maybe aged them some more, 7 months, probably, since everything's 7 months. And then that second barrel is double oak, so it's 2 different barrels it was aged in. Or they probably took the 2 barrels, put them in another barrel, combine them in a barrel, and then that made a single barrel. So it's pretty cool. And so we're going to try it. Now, look at this. The proof of this is 126.6. So that's going to have a little heat, folks.
Matthew said single barrel, double oaked.
Yes. Single barrel and double oak, 2 of my favorite things.
Yep.
I don't hate to reveal this, but already we're going to have to reveal my gift from Courtney and Matthew. They gave me a new knife.
He's got to use it.
So if you remember on a recent live stream, I was saying that this bear knife is my favorite knife. Only thing that could replace it if I ever had a Bigfoot knife. And I forgot even saying that. So they got me this with the Bigfoot, just like my logo.
It shows up.
What a nice looking knife. That is a nice knife.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for that. Then they turn around and buy t-shirts.
I know. So awesome.
Yeah, the support I get from you guys is amazing. It's just, it amazes me, and I feel like I'm not worthy. So anyway, here we go.
She said that's so cool. She carries a knife in her purse. That's a
good
idea.
Yep.
Yes,
very good. So we got that. Let's see if this Hirsch single barrel has a good pop.
Oh,
Pretty
nice.
good. Pretty good.
Yep, that was nice.
Now,
Nice.
I would imagine I am going to need another glass.
Mhm.
Can you get me one?
You're gonna need another glass already.
I don't want to put it on top of this Kentucky Spirit. So,
Well, I'm gonna have some right in here.
oh, she's using the Frontiersman Adventures glass.
Fingerprints on it.
You want some of this?
Yes,
Yeah,
of course. That's good. That's good.
that's a little bit long. Now, 126 percent alcohol. Whew, that's gonna be some heat.
Yes. Hey, Dice.
I like a
How
little
are
bit
you
of
this
heat. I
evening?
don't know if I like 126, but we're gonna see. Dice is on in the house, and he's saying hi to his daughter. So cool.
So if you missed it,
And
Dice,
Lance said
try and Hirsch that last Lance.
he sent the bottle. Oh, did you send it to Dice? Because he's the pro. I'm just a wannabe, whatever, taster. Yeah, it was a nice pop. So let's swirl it. Man, that's a nice color. Look at that. It's a
Mhm.
very nice color on
Yes,
that.
it is.
Very like
Very
dark and amberish.
double oak looking.
Yes. Almost orange. Of course, that could be the lighting in here, but it's
It's very.
very orangey, reddish. Very nice. So I'm trying to see if it gets some good oil streaks. A little bit. Nothing like. Okay. We took a whiskey shower.
You need some swirling lessons.
This don't swirl because see how it's open.
Yeah, that's not the best.
I didn't really want that glass.
Yeah, well, you should have picked it. Oh, I see the one.
Oh,
See, look, look at mine.
Yep. I'm gonna pour this out and get a different.
Matthew
glass.
said you're the bourbon
Why
father.
did you get it from there?
That's what I could reach. Matthew said Walt's the bourbon father.
The bourbon father. Now,
Kitsy Cat said Texas Longhorn color.
that the first thing I noticed is like I thought for sure that I would be getting just a bunch of ethanol on the nose, but I'm not. I'm getting a little, actually a little smoky or dusty kind of sniffing on this.
Maybe a little smoke.
Guys, I am not the bourbon father.
This would
Almost
be-
a Texas Longhorn color. Okay, there's some sweetness on that. A little bit of
Well, thank you,
some
Matthew.
red fruit on there. I like the smell of this.
Kitsy Cat.
I'm hoping that the taste is as good as the smell.
Kitsy Cat's bad influence on me. She said, drink up and call in tomorrow.
Oh gosh.
Steve's in here too. He'll have to call in as well. And then if he doesn't and goes in, then
All right, I'm tasting it, Lance.
I might be in trouble.
Wow. That is very good. It's like, but now I'm getting a little bitterness on the end.
Whew.
Sweet. It's funny because to me, like it first hits with sweetness, and then right behind it, you get this ethanol because it's 126 proof. Then I get a bunch of spice, and then it finishes with this a little bit of oak bitterness, maybe maybe it's tobacco. Maybe let me try it again. You think that's what it is?
First, I get
A lot of ethanol.
fire. I'm on fire. But it's calming down, and I think I do sort of get a tobacco,
That's like,
which I like.
I don't smoke
actually.
much, but occasionally I'll take a cigar, and so I'll leave a little tobacco taste in there. So this might be a really good bottle to drink with a cigar. But let me try some more.
Said if I lived close to her, I'd be.
I put it up there.
It's like, I like drinking at bingo. Let's do that.
That is, I'll tell you what, full flavor.
Yeah.
It's just that sip was a little bit different from the first one. So you got all these flavors going on. I got more of like the traditional caramel and vanilla kind of stuff, but I still got, which is up front, that sweet, but then in the back you still get that little tobacco smokiness.
Yes.
So, which is pretty cool.
With that.
This is a bottle that you'd want to sit around and smoke a cigar with. Steve would probably love this.
You would.
Steve lives close by. I'll let him come by
like
and try it. You have to come by and try this bottle.
Yeah, that's true, Dice. If it's a little hot, you could always drop in an ice cube and it calms it down a little bit. Yep. And releases sometimes other flavors.
Yeah, but I don't do that. I just don't. The only time I'll water it down is with an old fashioned. But I wouldn't want to waste that on the old fashioned.
Yeah, it is definitely heat,
I might need a cigar at that. But Dice is right. You can, and by putting a little couple drops of water or an ice cube, you can open up some more flavor sometimes and lessen it. Yes, bring me a little, Tina. I'll let you know how it pairs. Yeah, I can put it in a little bottle.
Yeah.
Courtney says, I'm only taking shoes with straps or orthopedic shoes to Gigi. Kissy says Courtney's only taking. Oh, Lordy. But, all right, so Lance wants me to score this thing. I'm going to give it another sip before I score it.
Lance, this is good. I like it. I'm pleasantly surprised, actually, even though it's kind of fiery. Oh, it smells even different to me this time.
Yeah, the only knock on it is sometimes that bitterness comes through on some sips more than the others. But that's the only knock. It's not overbearing.
Yeah.
But
I've had 2 sips. This will be my 3rd, but now I'm really smelling where I was smelling the hot fire first. I'm smelling like the caramel.
Yeah, I got that too. 63% alcohol. Whew, that's some heat. I'm going to score this. That's good. Somewhere between like an 85 and a 93. So let me take another, which are all good scores anywhere in that range.
Yes, it is. And deserving. I would agree.
Now, I will say this. If you don't like the heat, the ethanol, you may not enjoy this. Like it does challenge you a little bit. But I get that it lingers with that tobacco-y taste.
It does.
Like on my back of my tongue and all that. I'm going to say that this is a 92. That's a 92. Write that down so I'll put it in the scoring.
That is a high score.
That's a very good bottle. That is, it's got everything. I mean, it is full flavored. It's aged a little bit, and it's double oaked. It's good stuff. Hirsch, single barrel, 92.
Yes, Kia Bell.
That means
high
it's
score.
very, very good. That means it's very good.
Lance said he waited a week or so to score professionally.
Tina needs to have a few more
tastes.
Yeah,
I've got a few more tastes left.
Woo.
See? I'm going to finish it.
Mm.
I'm going to finish my pour.
That's good stuff. Lance, I really appreciate that.
Yes.
That is very nice.
Thank you so much, Lance.
And
it was awesome.
I mean, I've gotten
Very
some
awesome.
great bottles from some people that just really amazing. So, on my journey, what I do with my pocket knife? Here it is. On my journey, that I haven't drank in a pretty good while, so that lit me up already.
Yeah.
I love this knife that they got me, and not only is this, I wanted to say a couple more things about this knife from Courtney Matthew. It's got this little thing right here where you can break glass, so it's like a survival knife, and then it's got this thing right here that can cut like a seat belt or something like that if you need to in an emergency. It's a very, very cool knife.
Yes, it is. Thank you, guys.
And I love knives.
My
My whole life. It's like I can't
so
stop and not
about that.
look at that. That's a cool with the Bigfoot on it. You can't beat that.
And Steve said he can't wait to try this. He'll bring the cigars.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, I'll put him in a little bottle. So anyway, guys, after meeting Kissy Cat, then I went on to Junction, Texas, and I went on to one night in boring Laughlin, which I talked about, and then we went on and we met Derek and Cindy, or I did. I wish Tina was there, and they have just been. That was amazing. I think I explained it on the last video, but like when I left Tonopah, I drove up to Ely, which is like 160 miles, and had to use the restroom because there's nowhere to stop on that whole stretch pretty much for the last 150 miles. And so I ran into casino, used the restroom. I started to play some slots, but I didn't. Had I played a slot machine, then I wouldn't have met Derek and Cindy.
I know.
And then I walked across the street to Hotel Nevada, walked around there, and was going to play a slot machine there. Had I done that, I wouldn't have met them. And then ended up at the Shell, and there they were. And Cindy came up and, just like, hey, aren't you the frontiersman? And I'm like, yes. And she explained who she was. So that's so cool to meet them. And then Derek made that big pledge on Patreon, which is completely awesome. So just
thank you again, guys.
All of our members are just awesome. Was that a good score, Lance? Ooh, he's gonna bring a pint. I can bring this.
Kissy Cat said that you left out the traffic dilemma in Texas.
Oh,
we're gonna leave that part out.
Yeah, it's just
gets in.
It got so stressful that I was like, okay, I'm not going to San Antonio because my plan was to go to San Antonio. And I'm like,
seeing Kissy Cat and Paul
that was perfect. I said, hey, that's better than going to San Antonio. And then I was at, I forgot when I left, and I've been telling, this is the next one we're going to try.
Oh, Kiss gets to tell them about the 4th floor and the eerie feeling.
Tonopah. Okay. Right. Remind me to tell about Tonopah. So, and if you haven't watched the video on Tonopah and the Mizpah, and if you haven't seen that live where I did the live, where Cindy came in and said, "Hey, we own the gas station across the street," you might even watch that live. That's a really cool live stream. It's not that long. And Sweet Tea's here, and she said, "I just got to finish getting everything ready for work for tomorrow, and thought I would just come in to say hello before I go to bed." Well, I'm glad you did.
I'm glad you did, Sweet Tea. It's good to see you.
Scott just walked in.
All right.
Good.
Scott.
So that's good timing.
Good evening.
Because I want to. Scott, a while back, I think was that on his Christmas video? He was trying TX.
Yes. Correct me if I'm wrong, Christy, but yes.
Yes, and that's where he said, you should try TX. And while I was in Houston, I went into the store there, and I can't remember the name of it now. The one that Paul told me to go to. Yeah, Specs. Specs wine and liquor and spirits and all that. And they had a lot of Texas. Man, I could have just stayed in there and just tried Texas whiskey. So this one struck out because it's got the nice little bolo tie on here.
That's so cool.
And that is very cool. And look at that.
Love that.
Bolo tie. And this is a single barrel. So I was like, I better pick that up. So we're going to try that.
Let's do it.
Look at the lid. The cork lid is really cool. It's like leather.
That is nice.
Because it's Cowboys.
I mean, whiskey bottles are the best.
I'm trying to get it. Come on. It don't want to. There it is. Almost.
Okay.
But it's like cowhide. That's so cool. And then I got something else to tell you. I got lots of stuff on my agenda tonight. And, looks like we're going to have to use the Frontiersman.
Imagine that.
Knife, because I can't find the. You really shouldn't cut down.
Moved out of the way. It's a dangerous, dangerous place to be.
All right. And okay, here comes the cork pull for this TX Texas straight bourbon whiskey, 100 proof, which means it's 50% alcohol, and it is a single barrel.
Single barrel.
Nice pop.
Yes, very nice.
Very nice pop. All right. Let's put that in here.
Ooh, nice glug.
That is a good glug.
Pop and glug.
And I just got whiskey on my Whiskey 100 Club sheet. So.
We'll bring them back out.
Good. Let's hope this is good stuff. And like I told Lance, I said, Lance, I'll just be honest about the score. If I don't like it, I'm sorry, I'll tell you. If I like it, then I like it. If I don't, then it'll not get a great score. Same thing with this.
Thank you, Sweet Tea. That was so nice of her.
She does look fabulous. This is a good color on this too, but it's not as thick, like in viscosity, as the Hirsch. But that's a good color on that. Look at that.
That's right, Matthew. She's got a good eye.
It is the perfect frontiersman knife.
He just calls it that.
Now that
because
there's something about
adopted it.
Texas whiskey that always has this funky nose on it. Like no, and I've tried several, and they all have the same kind of funk. I think it's because in their barrels it doesn't change the seasons, and they also don't have the limestone shelves in Texas like they do in Kentucky and other places. But
that could be it.
But and also it's like you get the 4 seasons over here in Kentucky and Virginia, because so those barrels are expanding and then lowering in the wintertime, so they're moving around. But doesn't it have that? It has that mesquite sort of wood smell to it, or something.
Yeah.
It is like the guy from
that.
Tonopah, Dennis, at the bar in Tonopah, said it's got that funkiness to it.
That's a good funky. A good funky. Kizzy Cat, of course, says funky Texas sounds about right.
And the oil. It's probably from an oil barrel. I doubt that. There's that is so different from like Kentucky whiskey.
It is.
It's like
but that gives
very sippable though, but it's like
it gives it its signature for sure. Like Texas whiskeys have their own signature.
They definitely do.
I feel like, I don't know what Scott thinks, because I don't know how many he's tried other than TX, but Scott, let us know. If you've
very, very sweet, not much heat,
like it.
But then it just disappears at mid palate. Just it's gone.
I don't mind that sometimes.
And I can't get away from the nose. The nose really. I'm glad it tastes better than it smells.
I don't mind that.
Yeah,
I like the mesquite.
Like it's an earthy kind of. It's a mesquite tree.
I don't mind it. I like Texas.
I do too. For me, I'm gonna have to give this a score of it's good. I could see myself coming back and sipping on it every once in a while if I want that different taste.
Yeah.
But I'll have to be in a mood to want that different taste, which I do. It's kind of like Long Branch. You'll notice Long Branch is about half full if you can see the barrel, because I'll go to that every once. It's got that different taste. But I'm going to give this a score of 73. 73.
Which isn't bad. And Scott said he's only tried the regular TX. I just didn't know if there was any other Texas bourbons that you've tried. But
yeah. There's just
and
that.
Dice is singing that all his exes live in Texas.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that
might be
the
a good
Sam
idea.
Houston was from Kentucky, I believe.
Okay.
It was Kentucky, and I have that.
And she said, Kissy Cat said,
I
maybe
don't
drink this while eating a steak.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
It is. It really
Yeah.
is. We're gonna have to
Yeah.
fix some
This would make a good old fashioned
food to
too.
eat and one night
It'd be like a
bourbon
different style old fashioned.
Oh yeah.
So that would be cool. I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
Now
like it.
the problem here with a whiskey like this is with the short finish, you're just going to keep going back to it.
Yeah.
You could drink half that bottle easily because
Yeah.
it's not going
You
to burn
could.
you. It's not. It's just going to like.
You could get in trouble.
Yeah. For sure. Texas is nice. I have family in San Antonio.
I agree, Kissy
Yeah.
Cat. There are some whiskeys
Oh
that
wow.
go good with food.
So
And
her brother's a
chocolate.
fishing guide. Cool. Yep. I think some whiskeys go well with food. Oh yeah, I do. I think steak is probably especially like grilled or like with this Hirsch, how smoky it is, something like a grilled steak or something that's very like brisket that's smoked. Man, that would be perfect. It's a little dark. Yeah, going sexy.
She said her background is a little dark.
I know. So very, very cool. I'm glad I got to try the TX. I've been wanting to try it.
Yeah.
Oh, we did try the regular TX
Mm-hmm.
at the bar, but I don't like to score things unless I own the bottle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Exactly.
hand me now. Couple of things, couple of business things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with these glasses, you can, and this one was, we had some that were broken, so they sent us a second order. And this one is not perfect, but it's okay. It's got the Bigfoot on it. And so what I'm basically on Patreon, if you sign up at Patreon,
Excuse me,
at the $9 level, we'll send you a glass right away. If you you can purchase them straight from us for like $25. So I mean, the deal will be sign up for Patreon, and after 1 month you just cancel. I wouldn't care, but I'd still send you the glass. And but you could get them for $25, or I'll bring some to Granny Fest. You can buy them there, or you could send me an email. And if you want to, we'll talk about how to do the money or whatever at that time. Mm-hmm. Then the other thing. Now, anybody that signs up a member, YouTube or Patreon, you can become automatically, if you want to be in part of this, the frontiersman. I can get over here. I can't. Dang it.
just
There we go. The Frontiersman Whiskey 100 Club. So your goal is to get to 100, but you got to do it honestly. You
Kissy Cat said, "How about she just sits on your lap again?"
That'll work. You sit on my lap at Granny Fest, you get a free Frontiersman. That's it. So, but anyway, so I want to send these out. I can email these to you so you can download them in color. I'll email you if you're interested in wanting to be part of the Whiskey 100 Club.
That's it. Her husband can take the picture again.
There's my email address. And you just send me an email, say, hey, I want to be in the Whiskey 100 Club, and I'll just attach this to you So I mean, you can go ahead back taste some whiskeys that you have. Jack Daniels. What would you score it? You know, what was the tasting notes? You know, whatever, and then do that. And then once you finish, once you get 20 done, like the first page done, send that to me. Then I'll send you another sheet, and then that way I can keep track of where everybody's at. And then also we will use this during our virtual, because coming up, I'm going to give y'all 3 bourbons we're going to review on the next live. And you can, if you know, I'll start out with cheap ones. That way you can go out and be something pretty cheap. Maybe one that's not, but I'll give you time to look for them. And then we'll try those.
What's going on?
So, yeah, Dice says he's half the way there. Well, it doesn't count now, Dice. You got to start over. So it don't matter what you've tasted in the past. You got to do it starting when you get the email. And you can't go back and say, "Oh, Canadian, whatever, Crown Royal, all the different ones." You can if you want. It's your thing. But once you get to 100, then we'll talk about. There'll be something. Maybe I'm thinking about getting some hats. So that say Whiskey 100 Club, or a T-shirt that says Whiskey 100 Club, something like that. Right. Sorry, Dice. You got to drink more.
Dice is probably like, that's fine.
So I hope everybody that's a member signs up to join the Whiskey 100 Club, because that's cool. And
Kizzy's on her second ground, so
this sounds like a great idea. Okay,
I love it.
So she's on her second ground.
I know Steve will want to join that.
Yeah.
I bet.
All right, now we got to give them choices. I'm not going to give you a choice. I was going to let you choose between these, but I'm just going to open. Y'all know that this is supposed to be one of the greatest things on the planet Earth, kind of like Hirsch and Kentucky Spirit. This is Blue Run Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey. And where did I read about this? Let's see. I'm trying to read the mash bill. It's a cast strength. Tell a story, honey.
Yeah. I'm listening to your stories. Yeah, Dice says all the others were practice. That's right, Dice. You have conditioned very well. So now game on.
That's right. This is a cast strength. The proof is 116.7, so it's 58.35% alcohol, so 58% alcohol. But I'm trying to see I thought the mash bills, I can't see. It says, like the precious stone, Emerald Rye is bold and vibrant, beaming with notes of pepper and fruit. Well, we'll just go see about that. Pepper and fruit. But they don't tell you anywhere. I don't know what the mash bill is, but I've heard this stuff is most excellent. But that's just hearing. It is a pretty butterfly bottle. Look at that.
Yes, it is. That's exactly what I said, Kissy Cat, when we got it. Well, we got both of them, actually.
We're always on to see if anything's ever going to beat Kentucky Spirit in my mind. I don't think it will. but we're gonna see. And then we'll talk about Tonopah, which is that Mizpah Hotel, man. That is a
It's
really
something else.
cool place. It's like walking into an antique store and a museum all at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, let's listen to the cork pull on Blue Run. Oh, that's good too. We've had 3 really good cork pulls tonight.
Yes.
Oh. She's gonna make me get up.
Yeah, don't ask me to get your glass. I got the wrong one last time, and you spilt it.
You want one?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna keep drinking out of my fancy frontiersman Glencairn. I washed it. I cleaned my palate with water.
Is this after she hurt her head, hurt her leg? No, my husband, One-Eye Jack, and his wife and the security guy threw me in bed with ice and left me there. They didn't take you to the hospital. You are in Vegas. I guess you got to fend for yourself. Sweet Tea loves us all, but she's got to get up at 4:15. Yeah, you need to go to bed.
Yeah, you do.
Definitely.
Thank you for coming in. Love you.
She's got to gamble. Kiss Cat says she can't leave me in the room. She's got to gamble. She would have her leg propped up and gambling. We've got such great members, and what y'all. I'm overwhelmed here recently of all the love. But
yeah, absolutely.
You want some of this?
Yep. Of course. Kissy Cat said I could call in. Shh, don't tell Steve. But actually, he would probably cover for me. He'd make up some story.
We got to hurry up because we're going in 3 minutes.
Going in 3 minutes.
We're going off.
We are not.
Yeah, we are. Okay, guys. Why'd you put the bottle way over there? Did I do that?
No, you left it right here, but I put it over there.
Yeah, just put it right. Yeah. Because we might need to revive. Well, there's really nothing else to. Let's see. Ooh, now I got a lot of heat on that right away off the nose.
A lot of spice.
A lot of heat.
Not like
now
the
it's
Hershey Fire.
Hers smelled really nice on the nose.
Smelled like fire. Sweet Tea. Member for 14 months. Look, you can't see it on yours, but do you see? Sweet Tea. Member for 14 months.
Oh.
I don't know why.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's not showing up on my screen.
StreamYard thing, I guess.
Dice got to get in the shower.
Thank you,
all
Sweet
right.
Tea.
Walt, do you have to ask Tina if she wants some? Yes, always. Just to be sure, it's her choice. Okay, so I really don't, all I can tell you about the Tonopah and nothing really happened on the 4th where I was staying, I don't think. I was in room 402. But the 5th floor, is that what you're talking about, where the lady was murdered? Kiss Cat. Look here, Kiss Cat.
Oh.
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. We're not going anywhere.
We're not going anywhere for at least.
Dice has to take a shower, and he's coming back, so we got to wait on Dice.
Courtney says, you guys are awesome people. Enjoy being a part of your channel. Well, we enjoy having you guys. We
enjoy every single one of you guys. You always just come in, hang out, and chill.
Yeah.
And drink bourbon with us.
Exactly.
Or if you don't like to drink bourbon, you're drinking your favorite drink and hanging out watching us drink bourbon, which we appreciate.
Kiss Cat, thank you. You've done so much.
I know.
And
She's such a sweetheart.
she
I
is.
can't wait to get to meet her myself.
Now that my nose is, I'm getting past the ethanol on this Emerald Rye.
God, sometimes I
And
get
it
it
is
and
very
then it goes
sweet,
away.
but it's very spicy. Oh my goodness.
Whew.
Wow. Now,
That's a lot of heat.
I didn't think it was, I thought it was really, really sweet. But in the back, you know how the Hearst gave you that tobacco? This is like somebody just took some pepper and just put it on the back of your tongue. It's very peppery.
And the front of your tongue.
So
And
this
front of your
thing is not
lips.
lying when it says with notes of pepper and fruit. It is kind of fruit. I'm not catching what fruit it is, but it is sweet. Look at Matthew. Thanks, Matthew.
Thank you, Matthew. This quite spicy.
It is. But that ethanol, that
you,
got me
doesn't it?
right up through the nose.
Yes, it
right
gets
up
you.
through the nose on that one.
It's like I can, it'll get me like that when I sniff it. But then I can kind of take it away and
man, it is
sniff it further back and I can smell the sweetness.
But it's like pepper in my whole mouth. I swear,
Cindy
it's
said
like
Tina's on fire. I'm like, that is right.
It's like I've been shot with pepper spray.
It's like between Hirsch and Blue Run.
Man, this
it's a
thing
fiery
right here,
night.
this is will ruin my taste buds the rest of the night.
Because it's so spicy.
It's sweet, but then it just leaves that pepper on the back.
Wow. Kiss said I had the wide-eyed look. That's what happens when you get fire and spicy. Fiery and spicy.
Wow. Got this. Gosh, that's so peppery. It's kind of like,
what would you say in comparison to the
I
other
have
blue
never. Oh, the other blue run is just amazing. But this is. Let's put it this way: if you like rye, you probably really like this.
Yeah.
But my gosh,
if you don't like rye, you will not.
And if you don't like pepper and that spicy, I mean, it's major spiced, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm giving it a.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to give this an 83. 83.
Oh, that's the high rye. High rye, right? That's what it's called. I just read.
So those people that say it's the best ever, not in my book, but it's very good.
But there are people who rye is their thing, and that's what they drink most of the time. I mean, I like ryes, but
I always carry it.
It's not my.
I always carry Pepsi Kissy Cat, as you saw. Kissy Cat watches one of my videos and sees that I had a Pepsi on my shelf.
There's Mr. PJ.
Well, I started carrying Pepsi, but actually during COVID, because I'd heard that if you had the symptoms, that Pepsi AC would actually it could lessen the symptoms, like it was good. But then also, I had to cancel a live because several years back, they thought I might have celiac disease, but I never went back for the test. I just changed my diet, eliminated the grains and stuff like that.
And it got better.
And it got better. But here recently, when I'm traveling, I just eat whatever and blah, blah, blah. So then I was like, oh gosh, my stomach. And so I had to make that change. And so alcohol is not the best thing for your stomach, especially if you're having an episode like that. So I've had to cancel a couple lives because of that. But anyway.
There's PJ. Good evening, PJ. How are you?
Yeah. He said party all night, reminded him of the Pepsi on his dresser. It's like she's looking for everything. She's a detective. All right. Did PJ come in?
Yeah.
My man PJ.
3 times.
She said it 3 times. Good to see PJ always. And
that was a fun live that we did in Charlestown with PJ.
Yes, it was.
And then we forgot one of his gifts that was supposed to be in with his other gifts, but that'll just be another gift when we see you next time.
Well, PJ, the rains have been coming here. Not rains like my name, but the rain has been here since Tuesday. Actually, Monday night. And it's just been raining every day.
Yes, we did win money. We didn't tell anybody what happened, like after the live.
It's drinking.
I carried them in the casino, by the way, PJ and Raw.
Yeah, we had Tina kept hitting some nice jackpots.
We took turns.
I wouldn't say jackpots, just bonuses.
Right, because bonuses and stuff. And yeah, we did pretty good.
Yep, it was fun. So, so about the Mizpah, and I've told the story in the live stream that on the 5th floor, room 502, there was a murder of the woman in red. If you got to watch my video, go back and watch that if you haven't. I'm sure just about everybody in here has. But jealous lover, I think he didn't realize that she was a woman that was seeing a lot of different guys. And he got jealous and attacked her and killed her on the 5th floor right outside her room. And so one time, Alan from Las Vegas and I went up to the Mizpah, and we spent the night, and we're checking out the room, the outside that room where she got murdered. We were talking to these 2 girls that were there, and they were saying how like uneasy they were when they approached that column. And so Alan, he said, "Oh, okay." So Alan went over and he stood there and he said, Alan got woozy. Now, Alan's pretty skeptical about a lot of things, most things. You got to prove it to him. Mm-hmm. And he stepped out and he says, here. He said, I feel a little light. So I walked in there and I was like, oh, wow. Yeah. It was almost like you're on an uneven floor or a boat and you're just going like this for a little bit. But once you stepped out 6 feet from there, you were back and you were fine. So something was going on in that column. Not really sure what. But now they say in the Mizpah that she will visit people in their rooms and the chandelier will shake and stuff like that. And now, and even before I even heard of this story, I stayed on the 5th floor, the door right near the elevator. And where she was murdered was probably 15 feet away. So when I got off the elevator, not knowing anything about this, I was feeling kind of like dizzy. So I'm like, well, I'm old, so maybe, um, is the sound working? Because that light came on.
I guess y'all can hear us good, can't you?
Yeah.
No one has said anything.
Yeah, nobody said anything. So anyway, so I went in, sat down in the chair, and I was fine after that the rest of the time. Well, that night I went to sleep, and I'm sleeping on my left side in that room on the 5th floor, and I wake up because I feel like somebody's just standing at the side of my bed, just looking at me. I mean, it's darkened room. I couldn't see anything, but I was like, man, you just get that feeling like somebody is standing there. So, but I didn't want to turn the lights on and look at it because I didn't want to see anything. So I just rolled over and went to sleep on the other side. So, but that's the only experience I've had at the Mizpah. Oops, hit that.
Good. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Once you stay, the coupons and free offers will be sent to you regularly. Cool. At the El Cortez?
Yeah.
They don't like me at the El Cortez. I won't tell the story now, but they don't like the frontiersmen. But anyway, what are we leaving out?
You talked about Derek.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Derek come in.
Yeah, he came in a little bit
Sounds
ago,
good.
so he's been here.
Yep.
Yep.
Appreciate Derek a lot, and all of you guys. I mean, it's amazing how much y'all done for me and helped this channel grow, because it truly is. I feel like we're growing pretty good, and as long as we keep doing cool stuff.
And this is our good support. I mean, with these guys, you guys are the best. I mean, you always come in and support us and watch the videos too, of course, and it just means so much. It really, really, really does.
Yeah, and it's so Derek was saying, on his travels, he would go to the places that I had gone and some of the recommendations. That really makes me feel good. Michael Ford, because of my videos, he wanted to explore Arizona a lot.
And he got to.
And then Michael Ford is going to come over he wants to do another trip, start in the east and go to the Civil War battlefields. So hopefully it'll work out that I can maybe take him on some of those tours, because I know a lot about the Civil War.
Yeah, we've got lots of surrounding.
Yeah, oh yeah. And Kia was saying, "Oh, what did you do? What did you do?" I just rolled over and tried to go back to sleep, and I don't know what else you could do, really, and pray. So I prayed.
Courtney says October can't come fast enough.
What is the favorite for the night? Oh yeah, Hirsch by far is the best we've tried tonight. Except for Kentucky Spirit, which
Kiss Cat wants to know how much, when I helped y'all at the casino, how much did we leave with? I think we played a few games.
A couple hundred a piece or something.
Yeah. I think our total was like what, 400?
Yeah. Something like that.
So, and that was after going down to like below 100. So we got enough bonuses to get it back up over 400. That was fun. Oh, Kiss Cat wants to know, did you scratch the scratch offs?
No, but we can. Did you scratch all you gotta do it, go live, and your trips, those are awesome to experience with you. Thanks. That does mean a lot. Let's do the scratch offs.
Kissy Cat scratch offs. You better find. Did you see Granny's coin in the souvenir drawer?
No, it's over here. I'll put them in
in the thing.
whiskey glass.
Cool. I didn't know you did that. Kissy Cat said, do it. Do it.
If I can find it, I'm pretty sure I got one of hers.
Dale, how are you?
Hey.
Mr. Dale, he said he's been watching. I am glad you're here.
Well, I'm glad you said you were here.
Yeah. Thank you for letting us know and coming in. I'm sure everyone is happy to see you.
Where is the kiss?
The last time I saw it was in the drawer, but you cleaned those out. Where is it?
I don't know where they're at.
I'm gonna have to get up and find it. Well, I guess you would have seen it in there.
I got lots of.
Here's her pen.
Well, we'll use her pen because
Well,
she's.
That way don't work as a scratchy.
Yeah. That'll work. Okay, well maybe that.
Goodness.
We're going to use the Gamma Grande pen to scratch off. There we go. Let's go get that money. Kissy Cat, whatever we get, we might give you about $3.
He's real generous, isn't he, Kissy Cat?
I'm not. Y'all just gonna have to trust me. Hold this.
No, we'll just send it back to you.
You're just gonna have to trust me.
Oh, should I do it like Simone?
You can.
I don't know if anybody gets
Pennies for Vegas. This isn't
Well,
the beer
hey,
chugging live.
pennies.
No, you missed the beer chugging live.
Yeah. I did that. I did that at 5 o'clock. You missed that. We've moved on to bourbon now.
And I'll tell you what, we are all honored to see when Dale comes in, but he's editing and watching you guys. So that's like
That's what you did.
That video is gonna be a cluster, I bet. No, not for Dale. He is so good. So here, this is 30,000 top prize. So let's see. My winning numbers are.
These are from Kissy Cat. I know you said that already, but just in case you didn't know.
There's my winning numbers, 1 and 7. So let's see what we got. There's a 1, there's a 1, there's a 1, there's a 1. Oh, it means it's 19, 20, 3, 30, and 28. No 1s, no 7. There's a 7, there's a 4. There's nothing. We could have won 3,000. We could have won 30,000, but we didn't have the right number. So not a winner.
30,000 top prize. These are supporting Texas veterans tickets. Break the bank.
So we're going to try this one now. The numbers 19 and 20. 19 and 20.
Amy says, come on, big money.
Big money. So our numbers are 19 and 20. Come on.
Okay.
It's blurry. There you go. And 22. 9, 10, 27, 25.
We don't have the scratching set up that Granny and Dice do.
No.
So y'all just have to believe us.
I show 16, 36, 13, and 12. So But once again, we could have won 30,000 if we'd have hit number 10 this time.
You know what the winning ticket was?
What?
Getting to meet Kissy Cat and Paul.
That was the best. As you can see, we did not do very good.
All right. Here's your. I don't know how you do turn your light off because it's disappeared.
Okay, my career as a scratcher is over.
Penny Marmar, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
And you know, one of my highlights
Thank you.
of somebody was asking me about this the other day. I forget who it was. We're like, how did you get to meet Dale McKenzie? And I was just like, well, I think he somehow stumbled on my video. I was talking to Kids Cat, and I said, I think he stumbled onto my Titus Canyon video where I was driving through the Death Valley at night.
Who does that?
It was pretty scary. It wasn't night when I started, or I wouldn't have started. But
Dale said he paid me $20.
Yes, exactly. And so then he's and then I think that, you know, of course I wanted to meet Dale. I mean, gosh, who doesn't want to meet Dale McKenzie? And then so I think Dale may have contacted Alan. I think they already knew Alan and stuff. And Alan, I guess they knew Alan and I'd done some videos. And so we were able to meet. And I'll tell you what, it's so cool because we've clicked. And
it sparked a friendship that will last forever.
And so from there, I've gotten a lot of free meals from Dale. And I got to have a free meal from Paula in her kitchen, cooking in her kitchen.
That was very special.
That was special. Pretty cool. He says, yes, Alan hooked us up. Tina is sweet.
We love you too, Dale.
And she's
Paula.
looking good. She's been walking. She's like looking good in her spandex and stuff.
Well, Kissy Cat inspired me. She always talks about going walking, so I had to start walking. I'm gonna be walking till October. Keep these calories off. These whiskey calories. Oh goodness.
Well, we love you and Paula, Dale. That's for sure. Look at here. Paula says he watched you way before then. At some point, we won a T-shirt giveaway. Oh, that is right. That's right. About the Bally's thing.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yes.
The rest is history.
See, Paula, thanks. Women have the best memories.
She knows. Yes.
I want a short.
She is the best.
So.
She is the best.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try this.
She's my twinsy.
So Tina and I, we'll have this video up pretty soon. But Tina and I just did a video. We were going to going from Virginia to Cincinnati, and we stopped at each state and hunted bourbon. So, do you remember where we got this?
That was in
This Kentucky, wasn't it?
I think so. Because
The
we
famous
didn't get it
old brand.
in. Yeah.
We think it was Kentucky. So. And so
we have to go back and look at the video because we can't remember.
Yeah. So anyway, I picked up this bottle of chicken cock because I'd heard it's very good stuff. And I've been wanting it, but every time I looked, it was like $70. But this time, we got it at a Kroger.
Yes.
In around Lexington, Kentucky.
Yes. And
because they had a Kroger discount liquors.
Yeah, to me, I'll just talk about that for just a second.
Mm-hmm.
And now, all of y'all wherever you have those, where you don't live in a state-run, government-run, I guess.
ABC store. Right?
ABC store. So Kroger had its own liquor store. It wasn't in the grocery store though. It was still Kroger, discount liquor, but it was in a separate building. So it had to have a wall, I guess.
Yeah.
It was beside of the Kroger. And I just thought that was amazing. And they really did. Now, their selection might not have been as huge, but their prices were outstanding.
Yeah. And Cindy wants to know, did you get that from the adult store shop? Because it's chicken cock.
Oh, did we say Kroger discount? I meant
So this is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, and you get the name chicken cock because the cockfighters. I mean, cockfights were big, and I'm not sure, they may still be legal in Kentucky.
Maybe.
They used to be legal in Virginia, but I think they closed them down. But it's a cool looking bottle, and I like the chicken cock right there. Pretty cool. And so, anyway, I showed this to Daniel, my son, and I said, I've heard it's pretty good. He says, oh, let me see it. And of course, Daniel's like, well, we're going to open that right now. So he just opens it up and pours it. And he's like, hey, that's pretty good. But I didn't taste it. Oh, it's already been opened. So that wasn't the best.
Try again.
Ooh, that's pretty good after not being already been opened. Just try chicken cock. And then we're going to go to bed. God, that smells good. Now, Tina will probably like this a lot because it's, I think it's only 84. No, it's 90. It's 90 proof.
Allison tried it too because Daniel did. She had to try it. She was with us also. Yep. She tried it too. Oh, wait, no. After we do this, I got to get my coffee with my bourbon cream.
We'll go get started. So, chicken cock, 90 proof.
Oh, it smells good.
PJ's got his Frontiersman glass.
Oh,
very
nice.
Cool.
What are you having in it?
He's probably got iced tea.
Put you some bourbon cream in there, PJ.
Do they sell Kia? Where's Kia's? Oh, when did I lose her comment?
Courtney, I'm gonna go get some Buffalo Trace coffee and put some bourbon cream in it. That's gonna be my nightcap.
Kia, do they sell whiskey in Kroger's in Georgia? Or do they have to have like specific ABC stores like Virginia?
No, she says Cartersville, Georgia, about 45 minutes from her, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is what she said. Oh, wow. I already sipped it. That's pretty good. A little bit of heat on the front.
There's no rust, PJ.
What's that?
Bourbon cream and Fireball. He said you got to try that. Bourbon cream and Fireball.
Yeah. Or Buffalo Trace. I know.
So this
Maybe
smells a little bit like a Fireball.
You know, I'm going to go get the bourbon cream because I might just do Buffalo Trace and bourbon cream, not coffee. That's going to be my nightcap. My bourbon cream is going to be my nightcap.
I agree, Matthew. I think they did a nice job on those glasses. Man, it tastes like candy. Hmm. I don't know. I mean, it's a decent whiskey. It's got a little flavor, but there's really not a lot there. I mean, it's very smooth. I mean, you can drink it all night long.
Okay, yeah. I like the chicken cock. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's not very thick.
No, it's very thin.
Very thin.
And I think the viscosity, yeah, that's probably.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing to get mad about, but it's just kind of like, it's just there.
Oh,
Probably
Derek says he just picked up the bourbon cream about 2 hours ago. Have you tried it yet? It is dessert. It is. Kissy Cat, you would like this.
Yes.
Kia Bell, you would like this.
Yes, they would.
I promise you.
Did you get some ice to put it on?
No, I'm going to put it in Buffalo Trace. That's what PJ said to do.
No, he said bourbon cream and Fireball.
And go back. He said Buffalo Trace. I don't know that he's tried that.
Yeah. Yeah, Derek said he got his 2 hours ago. I think you were talking about that. It's good. Well, PJ said.
Oh, he hasn't opened
bourbon
yet.
cream and Fireball.
Yeah.
But
I might just have some bourbon cream.
And now Matthew says Courtney and I also know that Virginia is for lovers.
That's right.
We send them a sticker.
That's right.
Virginia, yeah, that's why me and Tina are here.
That's the Virginia
motto.
How many of you knew that before we told you that?
I'm going to give this a score of, that's a 68. Write that down for me, honey, so I won't.
Oh.
68. Chicken cock. I mean, you can sit there definitely and crush it, and that's what. If you look at my scale, the scoring, 60 to 69. It says a daily drinker and a good mixer. I would. You definitely could mix that with stuff, and you could come in and have a sip every day. It's not going to tear you up, and it's not going to challenge you. So that's a good 68. It's good.
There's Caliph Girl. She's back after a lot
an hour-long
gambling live stream.
Oh wow! Well, we need to watch that.
Yes.
Drop her link, guys.
Yes, absolutely.
But you gonna drink it or what?
In a minute.
I was wanting to get a sip.
Oh.
I thought you're supposed to drink it over ice. Or
it's
just
cold.
Very chilled. Okay.
Yeah, you can drink it over ice, but
I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, give me. I want a different glass too.
I'm just gonna oh, that's thick. This would be a nice nightcap.
Yes. What?
It smells like milk.
You guys have not seen this. Here it is. Bourbon cream. I'm telling you, Kia Bell and
this would be great.
Cat would love this.
It'd be great in Irish coffee.
Oh my gosh. And it is really good. I've tried it over ice.
Wow.
So it is very good over ice. But it's very, very, very cold. Our outside fridge is very cold.
Is she I need to make her.
Who? It's just like
I thought I could make her a moderator from
mocha and chocolatey. Not really chocolatey, but milk chocolate-ish.
Mm-hmm.
It's just goodness. It's just goodness. PJ, you have not opened your bourbon cream. You haven't even tried it. Oh. Well, you have, because you 1-to-1 ratio Fireball. Yeah, I know that would be good, but I'm not doing Fireball tonight. Sorry to disappoint you, PJ. Yeah, I know that would be good. And he fusses at me for that.
Yeah, fuss at you.
You lift your volume up. Cindy said, I asked Derek where he heard about bourbon cream. He said Tina.
That's right.
Cheers, Derek. Enjoy your bourbon cream.
Caliph girl should be a moderator now.
Have you, did he say he tried it? Did you try it, Derek? I know you said you got it about 2 hours ago, but I missed it if you said you tried it.
That's probably not good to have this stuff after all the whiskey that we tried.
Just a little bit. That's right. That's why they make it for in the mornings with coffee.
See, I just
you can give me yours.
Yeah, I'm really just not into flavored whiskeys. I do like ice cream.
It's really good. It's really good.
Well, I was going to open this tonight, but I'm not because we're going to have to go.
Well, don't go till I finish my bourbon cream.
Yeah, she's there. Absolutely. We love having you come in.
Yes, we do. Thank you.
And
good to see you.
I can't. The next live, which will either be Saturday or next Saturday, this will be what we're opening. This is a Virginia straight bourbon whiskey, John J. Bowman, which is some really good stuff. And this is a single barrel. And I cannot believe I found this. Where was this?
Harrisburg,
Virginia, sitting on the shelf
right down the road from us
in Virginia, which is so hard to find stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh. So we found it. Courtney says she wants some of that bourbon cream for her coffee. All right, Matthew,
You're
run out.
You're going to get some, Courtney. It's coming in October.
Yeah. Yes, this is a really nice bottle. I like this bottle. Very cool.
Matt said for me to drink very, very slow. I only have a tidge.
Yeah. So
that's what I need to take to work for me and Steve in the morning with our coffee.
No, you don't. We need to have your job.
We might be more productive. The two of us.
So we've accomplished a lot tonight. We have opened the bottle of Hirsch, which is really, really good. I gave that a really good score.
Thank you
what was
again,
it, 93 on that? Which is really good.
92.
92?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes. And also, we talked about once you become a member, you can be in the Frontiers and Whiskey 100 Club. And I will email you this sheet, and you can try to do that. And but it starts now. You can't count stuff that you've already tasted.
Can they count stuff that they tasted tonight during this live stream?
Sure. They can add it to their sheet. But then, but one of the reasons I'm doing this is that'll keep you tracked of when we do the virtual tastings. And y'all can see if your scores match up with mine and things like that. And so
that's gonna be fun.
That'll be fun to have.
That'll be fun.
And then we're gonna figure out once somebody gets to 100. Now, if you get to 100 in a week, I'm gonna enroll you in AA. And It should take a while to do this, but it'll be fun. And then maybe at Granny Fest we could
Do
try
a real
a couple of them
tasting.
and
Yeah.
taste some. Bring your sheet so you can put it on your sheet.
Bring your sheet.
So we'll do that one of these. We'll be getting in Wednesday and we won't leave till Sunday, I think.
Yeah.
So yes, and PJ was the
call AA
because I was PJ was I was telling him about the Whiskey 100 Club in Tonopah. He said, "Well, you should just start your own." I'm like, "Yeah, that's a good idea." So, thanks, PJ.
Yep.
We probably should put PJ down there on the Frontiersman and PJ Cocktails Whiskey Hut Club. We might do that. Might change the name, or we'll do 100 whiskeys and 100
cocktails. There you go. PJ's 100 cocktails.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So send me the email. I'll email you back with the just say, "Hey, I'm in. I want to be in the Whiskey 100 Club." So we'll send that to you, and that'll be a lot of fun.
Calif girl, I'll have to try that Jim Beam bourbon cream as well.
Yeah,
whenever I see, I've seen that. I just hadn't gotten any.
That's where PJ said was so good.
Yep.
So.
Yep, but I love my bourbon cream, and don't you worry, I'll have some for the Frontiersman Bourbon Bar at Granny Fest.
And then we talked about my new knife that we got. And I picked up TX for Scott and tried that. That's pretty decent. Different. It's different though. You gotta be.
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
No, I mean it's good. It's just different.
You just have to be prepared or get used to the mesquite.
Well, one thing I am glad is that then I had this stuff, which man, that the Blue Run, just the high rye is very good. That got a really like 95 or something. This I gave it a 83.
Yep.
Yeah. So, all right. Are you ready? We're going to end this. Unless there's anything else.
Any questions about the Frontiersman Whiskey 100 Club? Who's going to do it?
We sure appreciate everybody that came in here. And those of you who just are watching and not commenting, we appreciate you too. We appreciate you watching because that's awesome. And I'm wanting some whiskey to beat Kentucky Spirit, but I haven't found it yet.
It's number one. It's number one.
It is number one. In my book. Some other people, there are people that have said that they think this is the best rye they've ever had. As for me, the best rye to me is Pikesville rye. And that might be one we need to try. If you can find Pikesville rye, and if you can't, then what you would do on your Whiskey 100 Club, I'll give you 3 to find. If you can't find them, just find another rye that you can add on here. And so that'll work. So, but I'll let you know on the community page what 3 that we're going to try on the virtual tasting. And then this might be one, but this is not. That's going to be hard to find.
Yeah,
that don't really count. I'll just try that anyway.
As a bonus.
Yeah. So.
But if you have,
suggestions.
If you find a single barrel that you want to put on your list.
She said, a long time ago, I tried the George Dickel, and now Dice isn't here, and the Dickel has been said. Red label, and I did not care. I don't care about George Dickel too much.
For it.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that because I've seen the single barrel, and I haven't bought it because I'm like, oh no, I tried it, and it just has that taste that I'm not real big fan of. So, but obviously, since it's a huge seller, a lot of people like George Dickel.
That's the
My
way
scale
it
is
will go.
I like it or I don't like it. Hard to put a number on them. You two are experts. No, we're not experts. It's like Lance says we're professional and PJ says we're expert. We're far from experts.
No.
Far from experts.
He just likes to score him based on his score.
Yes.
I don't even score him. I'm just like, hey, I'm still learning, like learning the notes and the
right
things like that. And I have learned so much, but keep learning. I keep learning.
Mm-hmm. And I score them based off of, what flavors are
Good
coming
night,
out.
Amy. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, Amy. Good night. Hope you come back and say hi.
Yeah, it was good having you here.
And everybody say hi to Amy. And good night to Amy.
Good night to Amy.
And so I think what I was saying was like, I like things that are have a lot of flavors. When you think of like the chicken cockroach, it's good. It's just not bursting with a lot of flavors, and that's what makes it different for me.
Dale said, this was calming to listen to tonight while he edits. Good.
We love you all, and I know
love
Dale's,
you too, Dale.
Everybody in here loves Dale and Paula. That's good. If I'm calming to edit to, that's great. Because they do a show.
Oh man.
Most people make videos
Superb.
like me. They just have a show.
Theirs is a production.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Y'all know that. Everyone in here knows that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, that's all the bourbon cream. See, it was only a little bitty tiny bit. But I will have that for my friends at Granny Fest.
Oh, you can pick up a bottle anywhere. I mean, they're pretty out there.
Yeah. And actually, when I bought it, that's the first time I saw it. And then I've seen it after that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it just was because I wasn't looking for it or it just, I don't know. It's probably that.
Yeah, well, I think they just started putting it out. So I don't think they've had it real long. I don't think.
You, Paula.
Yes, we love Paula. And we're just honest. But anyway, I guess we're going to sign out, honey. Been long enough.
I guess so, guys. Happy Thursday night and happy Friday tomorrow. And hope you all have a great weekend.
Yes.
And we'll probably see you maybe in some chats or something. We do have dinner plans with some friends tomorrow night. So I'm not sure if we'll be in some of the chats. Just depends on the time.
Yeah, we'll get back. And then also, really our next big event is when we go to Bardstown with
Chris and
Catherine.
The midlife ride. Yeah,
and
that'll be fun.
Hang out there with them in Bardstown. That'll be a lot of fun. And then, of course, I'm sure we're gonna do some stuff.
Yeah,
I'll be doing some stuff while she's working. I'll go do something. But that's about it.
Thank
right
you
now.
guys all again. Kissy
Yeah.
Cat, Courtney, Matt, Lance, for the wonderful gifts
Yes.
that you gave us.
Yes.
And we really appreciate it.
And I'll bring this
And
in
Derek and
October
Cindy,
because I doubt I'll finish it.
I'm so glad Walt got to meet you guys. I can't wait to meet you.
Mhm.
And thank you again for your Patreon.
Yes, that was so nice.
Appreciate that.
You guys are, everybody's awesome. Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
So, all right, guys. Thanks, Scott. Good night, all. Thanks for everybody for everything you do for us.
Yes. Cheers.
I'm just wish I'd have won at least $3,000 on this.
We love you guys, and what we say?
We say
Keep it squatchy. Bye. See you soon.